Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Well, unfortunately, you saw me beat the game on this save file last time and it's been erased, so that is a nasty bug that is really annoying. So, I didn't want to do this, but it's not going to be a big deal in the whole scheme of things. We're going to play on a save file 1. Hopefully when I win, it won't, you know, delete the whole save. That would be pretty shitty if that happened, but I think it only affects like 1 out of the files. It can affect any file. I've seen people say that it's save file 1 or save file 3 in addition to save file 2, but I've never seen anybody say that it's all the files on their game. It can be any, but not more than 1. I think, I hope. Don't quote me on that necessarily, but we're gonna try here. Sorry for the mouse pointer. So I don't think there's any secrets here that maybe you haven't seen in earlier videos. I did do like 11 videos or 10 videos without, but prior to the saves being erased. Try to see, who do we not have a Mom's Heart kill with? We don't have a Mom's Heart kill with anybody but Isaac. I played exclusively as Isaac yesterday. That's kind of crazy. You know what? Why don't we play as Maggie? I don't know that I've even played as Maggie in Rebirth yet, so we'll mix it up a little bit here. So again, I apologize for having to immediately go to another save file, but I really don't think there's anything on this that you haven't seen before. This was only 4 runs that I did on Twitch yesterday, so I don't think you're missing out too much here. Anyway, let's get started. This is going to be a good one. We've got a few more secrets unlocked. We can actually start to make some progress maybe towards Golden/Platinum God. It's going to be a long way away. I don't even remember how long it took me to get Golden God. I think it was close to 100 hours. And then Platinum God had to be in like the 300 to 400 region, if not more. I'm not totally sure. It's been a while. How do people feel about the new characters in the game? This is kind of something I want to get a discussion going on. There's one key question, I think, about the new characters that has been on my mind since I started playing, and that's, where do people think that Azazel fits into things? Because my lovely lady hunch. No, my hunch is that Azazel is just a little bit. Oh, that was really bad damage. He's a little bit too easy. And I've seen a lot of people echo that, but I've seen some people say like, well, he's easy, but you can't get range upgrades. So you're constantly confined to the Little Brimstone range, unless, like, not the range of Little Brimstone, which is unlimited, but the smaller Brimstone range. But that's unless you replace your tiers with either normal Brimstone, which will give it the average Brimstone range, or you replace your tiers with something like a technology or something like that, which will give you better range as well. But I think he just starts a little bit too strong. If you disagree or agree, I'd love to hear what you have to think on that. I don't think he needs to be removed from the game or anything like that. I just think he's the kind of character where, you know, we might be dealing with a new situation where when we get far enough into the game to do, like, you know, random runs, people are going to be like, if you get a Azazel, redo, because it's just a little bit too easy. And he starts with Brimstone. It's like the ultimate recipe for a character that people who enjoy my videos might not necessarily like. And honestly, I don't necessarily like playing as Azazel that much. It's cool to see some of the synergies that you can get with it. It's an easy way to start with Brimstone and test that kind of stuff out. Oh my god, our HP is out of control here. But at the same time, it's a little redonkulous as well. I don't know. My tendency is to maybe err on the side of him being a little too easy. But there's new characters in the game that are, I guess, more fun for random runs anyway, so it's not like it's an enormous loss. Like, for example, Eden runs. I love them. Sometimes you get super overpowered, sometimes you get screwed. That's the nature of the beast, man. It's a microcosm of Isaac in and of itself. We still have not unlocked Samson. I believe you unlock Samson by not taking... It's not taking damage for 2 floors, but that seems ridiculous, because in my save files that you saw... Like, I didn't get Basement Boy, but I think I got Spelunker Boy, and I didn't unlock Samson, so I don't know what's up with that. Judas you unlock for, well, I'm spoiling it a little bit here. You unlock him for beating Satan, I believe, which we have not yet done on this save file, so we can redo that, but we did do it in the videos before. So yeah, I'm getting paranoid. This save file is not that far ahead. You want Yum Heart or Book of Sin? Book of Sin, I believe, is the same as it was in Vanilla. I don't know if I've had it yet, though. But, yeah, this is an interesting anecdote, because when Bisnav and I were talking about this in, I think it was in the video. Oh, good. No, stop, wait, don't go, bum friend, I want to get you. Oh, if only I had the ability to fly. I've seen pictures of, like, this room, and the item in the middle is Polyphemus. So, you'll excuse me if I'm not too sad about the fact that we're going to be missing out on bum friend. But anyway, Snaps told me when he got Book of Sin, he assumed that it only gave you black cards, because the first time he picked it up and used it, it gave him a black card. And then he used it, that was dumb of me, but at least we got our bomb back. He used it again, and he got a black card. But then after that, I think he started getting regular consumables, so I think it's just a coincidence. Although, it would be awesome. Sometimes Rebirth does get this weird slowdown going on, by the way. It's not related to, like, XSplit or OBS or anything like that, and I've only seen it in the release version of the game, but there you go, it's picked up again. Just happens sometimes, you know, it's gotta work the turkey through or whatever. I don't know. Bad damage. Really hoping we can snag a deal with the devil here. By the way, I love deal with the angel meta in Rebirth. I really sincerely do. We'll probably try some, like, specific deal with the angel runs, but for now, while I'm trying to get heart kills with every character, we'll do some, probably deal with the devil runs. But if there's deals with the devil that are bad, although we have so much HP that it's gonna be hard to, you know, not take a deal with the devil just to keep the precedent there, but yeah, well, we'll see is what I'm getting at, but I do love deal with the angel meta. There's so many good items without necessarily spoiling the effects. Holy Mantle, holy shit, that item's good. Really, really sincerely great. The problem with the angel rooms is right now without the D6, I end up getting the Bible so much, which is like, you know, I killed mom with it, cool. The end, you know, I don't need to see this item ever again. Not really that big of a deal. If this gives me Monstrous Tooth, yeah, I was gonna freak out, man. Don't delete this save file. This one's somewhat important to me. Alright, I like this item. I like this familiar a lot, actually. It's one of my favorite new familiars. Which would make it one of my favorite familiars overall, because I think the new familiars are really, really good. Let's try to find the secret room here. It creates the creep underneath you, which this is a kind of new effect. There's so many new creep items. I think this is one of the best ones, and creep is such a good way to deal with so many annoying enemies. 3 cents, that's not a ton. But we can at least bomb our way into the shop, and maybe we'll be able to buy something at half price. Nope. Well, we could buy the battery, and it would give us an extra Book of Sin charge, but I don't think that's really worth it, to be honest with you. As you can see, we have 44 cents on our donation room. We'll be heading down to the next floor, and I'm relatively pleased with the way it's going so far. So that's good. I swear to God, if this says we can't go down to the womb. Alright, we can't go down to the womb. Thank you. If this save file gets deleted, I'm gonna be real ornery. It's weird to have a game like this, because I know I'm gonna play the shit out of it, right? Because I'm enjoying it. Like, I think I said in the last episode, but in case I didn't or you didn't watch it, when I finished playing Rebirth on launch day on PC, like, I'm all streamed out, and I'm like, if I keep talking, I'm not gonna be able to do any videos or stream tomorrow, because my voice is gonna be totally shot. I sat down on my couch and played a bunch of Rebirth on PS4. So I'm gonna play the crap out of it. Even if this bug does delete my save, what am I gonna do? Well, I'll probably sit down after this video's over and grind out some mom kills to get back to where I was. That's how much I'm enjoying it. So it's like idle threats, right? It's like being a child and threatening your parents. It's like, I swear to God, if you don't let me watch the movie that I want to watch that you won't let me watch because you think it's going to corrupt me and make me into a criminal, I'm going to leave your complete financial, you know, support of me and go get killed on these streets when I run away. Like, you're not really going to do that, though. Mega Man is actually really annoying, but I love it because it gives me the chance to do that Dr. Wily quote I love from, like, Mega Man 8. We have to stop Dr. Wily! Oh, wait. 1 second. I've forgotten it because I'm in the middle of the most intense fight of my adult life here. Okay, please get hurt more than that. I really still want to secure deals with the devil because... Never mind. What I meant to say is I want to take damage because taking damage is how you secure new deals with the devil that are even better, and they have blackjack and legalized prostitution. Seriously though. Oh, careful. And a little bit more careful. How was that Dr. Wily quote completely erased from my memory here? It's like, we have to find the missing energy crystals immediately, Mega Man. If we find the energy crystals, we'll find Dr. Wily. Anyway, down to the next floor. You should watch that if for no other reason than I reference it all the time. You'll be in on the joke at that point, and then you'll be able to correct me and say that's not actually how it goes, you dumb idiot. And I'll say, oh, sorry. And then we'll be able to live from there, you know? I would love to get the battery. I don't think we've had it on this save file. And you know what? Battery plus, you know, the whole Book of Sin thing seems okay. I mean, Book of Sin in and of itself is not the best item in the game. Whoa, okay, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. As much as I might... Oh, Mom's Pearl is so good. In this situation, and I hope that people out there are rejoicing that I'm not going to become Guppy. For all... If you complained in the Vanilla series about how much I became Guppy, you owe me for that. But I'm not taking this, or I should say, I'm not taking this because it's too good. I actually think that I would get myself killed because I'd have such low HP. So it's a selfish avoidance this time. And that's okay. I gotta do what's right for me, you know? I'm not... It's like a Mr. 3000, you know? Bernie Mac comes back and tries to get his 3000th hit because they erased some of them from him or something. I don't remember. I never actually saw the movie, to be honest with you. Is that Shears? Oh, I'll take Shears. This could be fun. But you can't come back and expect to be hitting, you know, some... I'm trying to think of a baseball pitcher, some Jake Peavy curveballs right off the bat, right? No, you gotta work up to it. So I don't want to be taking these 9 lives deals so early on in my Rebirth lifespan and possibly getting myself killed as a result. It really does not look like, by the way, we are going to be able to get, did I already go in here? I did, and that's the whole impetus for this whole discussion, you ding dong. I'm looking forward to getting to that point eventually, but for now, we're not there. So I'm gonna put a bomb here, and we'll open this golden chest, maybe get 6 cents. Oh, Cricket's Head, damage upgrade. Really, really good item. Do I prefer Cricket's Head or Cricket's Body? Definitely Cricket's Body. That's okay, though. I know, by the way, that we could have saved our bomb and used the pinking shears to finish that, or to get to that chest, but I would rather use the pinking shears for... I'm going to save it probably for boss fights right now, let's be honest. Oftentimes I end up... I'll probably end up using them for double rooms, I should say, but since we're still relatively early, I'd probably rather save them for boss rooms right now. Hey, because I want to see it in action. I want to test it out on a boss room here. And this is, of course, assuming that Pinking Shears does the same thing that it's always done, which is make you fly. Ooh, Little Haunt. Fear him. What does Little Haunt do? I can't remember if I've had him before. I think I have. Does he shoot fear shots? Or does he just scare the shit out of enemies at the sight of him or something? I don't know. Well, let's find out, shall we? Right now, he doesn't appear to be doing... Oh, there he goes. He just chases him down and does damage. That's pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. By the way, yes, I realize I'm taking... Oh, he fears them, too. He has a chance to fear them, I should say. I realize I'm taking a ton of damage. Not loving that. That's okay. Oh, that's a straight-up Stanley Nickel back there. That is going to nearly take us to 15 cents, and with 1 key remaining because I chose not to open that golden chest, that is where I want to be. Maybe we can finally buy a shop item, which means either we're going to have a shitty shop item or we're going to have greed. That's an immutable law of Rebirth. You know it to be true. I meant to talk about, by the way, I played some runs on the PS4 last night, and I finally got Tiny Planet, and that's one of those items that I was super excited about, but then I saw people complaining about it, being like, Tiny Planet sucks, Tiny Planet sucks. And then I got it for myself, and I was like, this is pretty sweet. And then I went down to the caves and couldn't hit anything, and was like, oh, not so good. Tiny Planet, I don't really want to pick up that tarot card box, so we'll just buy our key back. Tiny Planet seems like one of those items that is... It's almost worth using the shears here. But I think we'll just trade a bomb for a key. And how are we going to do that, you may ask? I think we put the bomb here. It seems like one of those items that could create amazing synergies, but by itself, if you don't have something that, you know, homing tears is maybe the best example that I can think of off the top of my head, even though I haven't had it yet. It seems like it's very, very difficult, and the kind of, like, novelty of the item does not compensate for the increased difficulty of hitting enemies. It seriously seems like your accuracy becomes like 10%. And yes, I know you sort of aim, you don't really aim it, but you aim with your body instead. But, yeah, I feel you guys in that one. But I think you're all out of your gourds when you shit-talk Ludovico technique. I think Ludovico technique is really good if you get shot speed upgrades. If you don't have shot speed upgrades and your tiers are really slow, then you have a problem, I'll admit, you know, and that's out of your control for the most part. But if you do have shot speed upgrades, I think Ludovico technique can be insanely powerful. Alright, Mega Fatty. Pinking Shears, meet Mega Fatty. Let's do this. Between Little Haunts and the Pinking Shears, I would expect to be able to do some pretty solid damage here. Yeah, Pinking Shears is actually tearing him up. That is awesome. No deal with the devil. I'll just straight up admit that I probably don't deserve one anyway. So that is fair. What else do we have to go to? We've been to our shop. We've been to our item room. Oh, no, we haven't been to our... That's not a shop. That's a double key room. I love double key rooms. I really do. Some of them are not amazing. Some of them are maybe a little bit too powerful. But I do have 4 keys, so I figure we might as well check it out. I know I'm lazy about shooting the fire and stuff like that. It's like doing your math homework, man. It's like, I want to get in the item room shop, experience all these new items. Don't bog me down with this shooting the fire stuff to get 1 penny. But Slugger, if you put that in a compounded savings account, you could end up having, you know, 4% more money in 10 years. Shut up, Dad. You don't know anything. Alright, so we got Infamy again. I like this item. So this rerolls our whole effing run. I like our run right now. I do. The number 6 is one of the most dangerous of all these dice rooms in the whole game. I'm thinking about it, is what's happening inside of my brain cavity right now. I still have never seen a blood bag, by the way. Just IV bags. Which, again, I think is a positive change, but still. Let's move along for now. I'll tell you what, I'll do it because it's fun. That's what I'll do, but I might as well get some items here. And we'll try to suss out where the hell we stand. Because our run is good, it's got a lot of HP, and I like Pinking Shears. But it could be better. But I've had some full run rerolls that have been terrible. So what I'm talking about, what are you talking about, Northernlion? The dice rooms have different effects. Number 6 rerolls absolutely everything that you have. So I'm going to stand on it for you, because it's fun. But I've had some runs that got completely fucked as a result of this. So we get Spelunker's Hat, that Bombfly Familiar, Infested Friend. It doesn't reroll our consumables, I guess. Oh my god! We have like... Oh, I didn't show the seeds! I'm so sorry. There you go, there's the seeds. Someone hopefully can post this in a comment so that people watching can see it in advance, because I'm an idiot. I apologize. I have no idea what some of these are. We have Technology. I think this is Quad Shot, maybe? We still have Infamy, I think. That's Dead Onion or Sad Onion, which gives us, like, Toxic Tears. Little Haunts. Cube of Meat still. Well, I actually... Can I say that I'm kind of pleased with this? So Goathead, I believe, is a Tears upgrade. But some people have also said that it gives you, like, an increased chance of getting, Deals with the Devil. I hate Bob's Brain. If I give myself the choice, I don't pick it up. But I really like this Bombfly Familiar, actually, which makes me kind of a hypocrite, but I think I am okay with this reroll because it gave me Quad Shot plus Technology, which is just fun. And we'll trade another bomb for... Well, we'll trade 2 bombs for 1 bomb and 3 keys and some HP here. I think that's a very good trade considering our HP situation. And then we'll move on. For the most part... I think I talked about this on Twitch yesterday, but I think the 6 room for dice is going to be one that people are not going to talk about too much. They're not going to use it too much. Why? Oh, by the way, apparently this totally rerolls our entire floor. Because that used to be a black heart. Yeah, okay. Interesting. But I don't think people are going to use it too much. Why? Because you'd only really want to do it if you had a shitty run. And for the most part, you get to choose some of your items. You get to choose your Deal with the Devil items. You get to choose your, I don't love it. You get to choose your, your spacebar item. Do we still have a Guppy item? Did we ever pick up a Guppy item? I don't see any Guppy items here. I see Cricket's head still. But you know what? We don't have a spacebar item, so why don't we take it? It could be fun. Anyway. Let's head down to the next floor. So the only time you'd really want to use it is if you had a shitty run, but usually when you get a choice in your items, you're not having a shitty run, if that makes sense. Sometimes it does happen, but I think it's not going to be very popular, I think. Let's see how much damage we're actually doing here, because as much as I've said that I like this run, it could start to eat... Oh, Jesus. It could start to eat shit if we're not doing very much damage. Oh, we have, like, concussive tears. Do we have Iron Bar? I think we might have Iron Bar. Which, if so, is amazing. And honestly, our damage seems pretty sweet right now. And I have unlimited range, basically. So if I stand far away, then Bob's Brain should be a lot less of a threat to me. I'm into it. I'm into this run. I can make it work. I think that's definitely the best reroll I've ever had with respect to the entire reroll room. Let's come in here, and assuming the enemies pop up right away, which they do, we'll use our death card. And that sorted a lot of that nonsense out right away. I walked over the creep because apparently I'm just a straight up idiot sometimes. I'm really sorry for not showing the seed on the last run, by the way. Oh, we have like spectral tears too. It's a hard habit to get into. I've just got to like post a note on my monitor or something that's like, always show seed, always show seed. But luckily that last run was just a mom run, so maybe I have a little bit of, not an excuse, but people aren't going to want to play that one along with me. But yeah, it would be a huge help, and I know a lot of people are going to do it now, but still, it bears mentioning. It would be a huge help if you're watching this, and you either, if you don't see a comment with the seed in it, and I'll show it again here, TPWN 92HJ. If you don't see a comment with that in there, put it up. If you do see a comment, vote it up so that people can see it and play along with me, because that's one of the things I want to get started here, is having like basically community playthroughs. It does suck that you can't a little scary there, yeah. It does suck that you can't unlock anything on seeds. I guess I get it though, because otherwise you could just be like, you know, wait until somebody's like, I need brimstone, and you're like, oh, I had brimstone on this seed, and then you're like, okay, platinum god, I got it. That'd be a little cheesy. So like I said, I'm digging this run. I think it's pretty solid. I would still prefer it if it didn't have Bob's brain. But it does. So we have to learn to live with that. And if I could stop taking damage, that would be incredible. Probably should not take that Eternal Heart just yet, is my hunch. I'm digging, like, anything. Let me put it this way. In terms of items that I really want to see in Rebirth, the synergies for them. Oh, I don't think we've seen War before. Well, we have, but not in his own room. Almost all of those synergies have some combination of quad shot, technology, or like Tammy's head going on. We're slow, by the way, so this guy's going to be a bit of a pain in the dick. Please die. We got to deal with the devil, probably because of Goat Head. Ball of bandages, gotta lick them all, so this is an orbital. Let's see what we got going on in here. I can't justify taking 9 lives right now. I know it keeps showing up, and now I have 1 Guppy item. I can't justify taking it, although I would love to. With quad shot technology, becoming Guppy would be amazing, but I really, really can't. We got a lot left to explore on this floor. As much as I might love to. Well, I guess with an Eternal Heart, we could actually stay at 2 HP, but still, I don't think it's the right choice. I hate those rooms. Boomerang. With this amount of money, I think Tammy's head or Guppy's head is maybe a little better. So I used a Hematomesis. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that even close to correctly, but oh, we did it that time. I figured that it couldn't hurt to use it on that room because we already had next to no HP. So we can always go back for some more HP there. There's so many more rooms in Rebirth that hurt you if you walk into them without paying attention. Again, that's my bad. I'm glad I bought that 5-cent item, though. What is this? This is new to me. No, it's not, but it's new to me in the game. You know what? I think Mom's Pad might be a worthwhile choice for us. I know I'm not shooting the fires and the poops. I'll do it. Mom's Pad seems like a good choice for me. Keep enemies in the same place, then go to town on them with Bob's Brain. I was hoping that wouldn't be the only heart in here. Have we been to our... Oh, our item room we just gave us Mom's Pad. Alright, so we've been to both rooms then. Keeper's not really a big deal on this run. So we'll make sure, yeah, we have enough bombs. We'll go back to our, not our shop, our second secret room, pick up that Eternal Heart, head down to the next floor. I'm not taking Guppy's 9 lives. Just a little bit too risky for me. And I think you've seen that I really should not be at low HP. Mostly because of Bob's Brain. There's a little bit of a debate about Bob's Brain brewing. Oh, right, we don't need bombs to get back into the secret room. Some people say they agree with me, and they say that Bob's Brain is... It's got its uses, but it's more trouble than it's worth. That's my position on it. Some people have said that Bob's Brain, they see it going like Ipecac, where Ipecac was hated for a while, but once people figure out how to use it, they're going to love it. Don't get me wrong. I recognize the usefulness of Bob's Brain, but the difference between Bob's Brain and Ipecac is that Bob's Brain, and I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way, but I disagree. The difference between Bob's Brain and Ipecac is that Ipecac always fires poison shots, whereas Bob's Brain is inconsistent. Where I get burned on Bob's Brain is the cooldown. When the cooldown finishes, and it just am firing willy-nilly, that's when I get hit by Bob's Brain. When I get too close to enemies, or, you know, sometimes, admittedly, they just get too close to me. That being said, that is still my fault. We're gonna not take Mom's Toenail for now, because the Pearl is better, but... that is still my fault, but I recognize that it's my fault. I don't have the willpower to break that, though. Oh, there's another one. So I think, for the most part, whenever I have the choice to not take Bob's Brain, I'm gonna do it. We've seen it enough, so it's not like I'd be ruining the entertainment value of the series or anything. I think if any item has shown up a lot, it actually is Bob's Brain. And beyond that, I think it's a little bit deleterious to our overall chances. So we're gonna... Mom's pad there, and I kind of effed it up. Why are you still shooting, by the way? You should be not shooting. Mom's pad seems to have a much shorter duration, if I do say so myself. But there are rooms like this one where, for example, Bob's Brain should be amazing. Yeah, if you actually plan out your shots if you plan out your shots accordingly, Bob's Brain can be a godsend for you. But I don't really plan out my shots accordingly. But maybe it's one of those items that some people are going to be really good with and some people are going to hate. I can see that happening as well. See that? It just came back before I could even see it because my rate of fire is too good. It shot and I got hit. Yeah, that's bad. I do still think we're going to beat Mom's Heart on this run. I'd be very disappointed if we didn't. We might as well donate, but first we'll make sure that we've got our shop working. By the way, I know that I'm missing so many tinted rocks. They're so hard for me to see now. Which, again, I actually do think is a positive change. It makes the game harder, which I think is a little bit necessary for these portions, but for this early portion, I should say. Now, Mom's Pad doesn't really freeze enemies. That's Mom's Bra. I'm an idiot. Mom's Pad just makes them run away. You'd think that after so much time in vanilla, I would remember that. Just a simple oversight. It's okay. Alright, well, we have a donation machine in here, too, so... We don't really want to buy remote detonator. There's options has appeared in the basement. I bet that gives me more than one shop item per shop. I don't know if I've ever gotten over 50 cents before, but my relatively educated hunch would be that's what it does. And that's not my cheeky way of saying I know what it does. I actually don't. I'm just assuming that's what it would be based on the title. Very interesting situation over there that I'm going to choose to ignore. Tractor beams. I thought that was our own little haunt for a second there, which we have probably lost ages ago. So our card is the moon. I think the Empress card is definitely more valuable for us. It looks like a jar of urine. Thunder Thighs. HP up, speed down, you feel stompy. I love the HP. I actually know what this does. It slows us way down, but it lets us step over rocks. Even ones like those. Which can be nice. But I'm very, very slow now. Have I seen as much as I'd like to see on this room? Or on this floor? No. I will explore just a little bit more. Might as well check this guy out. Why am I going to explore more? Because it's possible I'd like to get back to full HP, basically. Being slow, I think, has a really negative effect on those tractor beams. We don't really want to mess with that blood bank for now. I'll explore these remaining rooms. And the speed is a real issue right now. Oh, but these have like a 50% chance to give you spirit hearts. 25, sorry. Didn't work out that time, but shit happens, right? That's okay. Do we have like $3 bill along with quad shot and technology? Is that why we're getting some differential effects on our shots there? That would be my educated guess. Interesting run so far. Anytime you got that dice reroll situation going on, it's interesting. Well, I guess we're just gonna go fight Mom. I don't see this being an enormous problem. I think we'll try to save the Empress card for the Mom fight. Not the most powerful run we've ever had, and if I had to guess, there's probably a pretty good chance I end up getting myself killed thanks to... Ooh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, no problem. Probably a pretty good chance I end up getting myself killed with any number of my bomb familiars, but we'll see. Alright, it's Mom time. Use Mom's pad. I didn't think that Mom's foot could run away after I put the pad down. I didn't think it could go up. I thought it could run away, but I thought it would stay on the screen. Bob's brain. Bob's brain. It's active. That's what I need, is like someone to say, yo dummy, Bob's brain's active. Don't use it, unless you're using it with a good purpose in mind. Where is it? Oh, I didn't think I was close enough. Bob's brain. That was a waste of it. Could have had much better use. Watch out for the shadow. Starting to get used to the new Mom fight. Starting to not be as terrible. Bob's brain's back. Bob's brain's back. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. They're too close for comfort. Okay, good. It didn't go off. Shoot it. We lived, and we got some HP back, and we got to deal with the devil. Which at this point, we don't have very much active HP, so it might be an okay trade. Oh, come on. Free items. Or spirit hearts. Bombs. Spiders. Bombs. Very cruel mistress, Satan. Very cruel mistress indeed. Down to the next floor. I did not anticipate this run being as exciting as it actually is. How do we win this run? It's simple. We kill the fat mom. I apologize for that joke. It was a little bit in poor taste. But I am a little proud of the wordplay. I'll admit that, you know. Begrudgingly admirant of my own offensiveness there. Ooh, jeez. How do we win this run? Well, not dying on this room is a good start. But I'm starting to realize that might not be plausible. I'm so sorry he popped up right beside me. Bad run. But that's okay. I had a good time with it. If I could do it over again, I probably wouldn't reroll. It's the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. But thanks for watching. There's the seed, hopefully in the comments, so you can figure it out for yourself if you want to play along with me and do a little bit better, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the incredible support on the series so far. I mean that with genuine gratitude. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And consider subscribing if you want to see more. There's going to be a ton of Rebirth every single day. We'll play as a different character next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.